Did you know that over 70% of Americans feel more divided than ever about politics? Crazy, right? So, it got me thinking, what would happen if Kamala Harris went head-to-head with Donald Trump in a debate? Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into this potential face-off. We're talking about two big names here, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, the former president who needs no introduction. But why does this potential showdown matter? Well, it's more than just personalities. It's about the future of American leadership and where this country is headed. Stick with me, because things are about to get really interesting. Let's break down the real issues that could come up if these two ever faced off. First, healthcare. Harris is all for expanding access and making healthcare affordable, especially through policies like the Affordable Care Act. Trump, on the other hand, spent years trying to dismantle it, promising a replacement plan that many say still hasn't fully materialized. Then there's immigration. Harris supports a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, while Trump's hardline stance focuses on stronger borders and that infamous wall. And lastly, climate change. Harris is pushing for green energy and sustainability, while Trump has famously downplayed the issue. These aren't just policy debates. They're issues that touch millions of lives. How Harris and Trump would tackle them could reshape the country for decades. Now, let's dig into their policies a bit more. Harris's healthcare stance is a hit with younger voters who care about affordable access. But could it also scare off those worried about rising taxes? Meanwhile, Trump's business-minded approach appeals to his base, which believes it could help the economy. But is that enough to sway moderates? Immigration is another biggie. Harris's compassionate approach resonates with diverse communities, while Trump's tough rhetoric appeals to those who prioritize security. But can Trump's approach hold up in today's evolving landscape? And when it comes to climate change, Harris's push for sustainability could win over young and eco-conscious voters. But is she doing enough to convince skeptics? Trump's dismissal of climate science definitely fires up his base. But will it come at a cost for future generations? These policy differences paint a clear picture of how they connect with different voter groups. Climax key moment. Remember the 2020 debates? Trump's controversial "stand back and stand by" remark during the first debate grabbed headlines and exposed his stance on extremism and division. Meanwhile, Harris had a powerful moment when she spoke about the challenges of being a woman of color in politics, a moment that resonated deeply with many. These moments tell us a lot about their leadership styles, a clash of ideologies and visions that go right to the core of what voters care about. So, what's the takeaway? A potential Harris versus Trump matchup would be about more than just two figures. It's a showdown of two very different paths for America. From healthcare and immigration to climate change, the stakes are high and the implications are huge. How these two would handle the nation's most pressing issues could shape the future of American politics for generations. Now it's your turn. Who do you think would come out on top in this epic showdown? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other political breakdowns for more in-depth looks at today's biggest issues. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.